What up? We're back.
Welcome back.
Been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Took a little break.
Nice little off season.
Yeah, we need off season too.
There's an off season for podcasting too,
Yeah,
when you're
totally.
first starting and no one watches.
Yeah, exactly. That's makes every day feel like the off season. No, I'm
But yeah, I'm
trying.
excited to talk about football. I kind of
Yeah, NFL draft just happened. Um,
focus. There we go.
yeah, there you go. Yeah. Any takeaways? How do you feel
I
about
got
how
a
the
few.
Niners did?
I'm pretty stoked that we just loaded up our defense.
Yeah.
I think that we got a couple playmakers on offense. Like the offense is going to be the offense. Not amazing, probably,
Mhm.
but I think it'll be top 12. And
Mhm.
if we can get a top 10 defense, we can compete again.
Well, and like, yeah, on offense, who'd you really lose? You lost Debo.
Debo, which I mean, he's been rough. So it right
Yeah.
now it doesn't feel like a subtraction. I'm sure once he starts balling for Washington, it's gonna feel shitty. But I just think Ricky Pearsall is gonna get more opportunity now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got
Absolutely.
BA coming back too. We didn't even have Brandon Ayuk last year, so
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think Niners are gonna be fully back next year.
I'm
It's
not
just
ready to
so
say
weird because
fully
I feel
back.
like they've been good for like a decade, but they just have these weird fluky years where they just suck so bad.
It's NFC Championship or bust, bro. So
Yeah, yeah.
what you're
Either
saying is
NFC
you think we're gonna make
Championship
that game
or
this
you
year?
have the number two pick and you're getting Nick Bosa.
Pretty much, pretty much.
Like,
I
which, hey man, that's pretty good. If I could, I would love that. If I could make the playoffs every year and make deep runs and still just like every now and then get an absolute stud because I have the first overall pick. Yeah, give me
It's
that.
weird because it feels like when we do have that once every 5 years, 5 win season, like it weasels us into a top five pick or a top eight pick. This year it was 11, but I
Five
don't know.
picks, so
It's just kind of a nice way to reload.
hmm hmm um,
One thing I did see, Mike, that Tyler Booker pick was a little bit of a reach from the Cowboys, but did you see the video of Micah when they were like making the pick?
no.
He said that he really wanted Jalen Walker out of Georgia, or he really wanted Jahdae Barrett. I don't even know where he went, but that's the guy you guys got, right?
hmm
Uh,
Texas.
he really wanted one of those two guys, and
Yeah.
they're all Tyler Booker, and he's all, yeah, yeah, this is
Yeah.
awesome, yeah, heck yeah, man, this is. I just forgot to name him, like
Dude, he just wants defensive guys, obviously.
for sure, but.
Yeah.
The world
No.
kind of reacted similar, just that that was a little bit of a reach,
hmm
but
hmm Yeah, I was happy with our draft overall, I'd say. I don't know. It just didn't this year I just didn't really know that many names, I feel like, I feel like
I
I
definitely should have been more up to
yeah, I feel
speed
like
with
I
it.
had heard of John A. Barron before because he was really good, obviously. But like outside of that, I'm not sure, man. Like
Fair, fair. Yeah,
that
we
RJ
got
Harvey
Michael
and running
Collins,
back
and
we got
then
in the second round, I had heard the Broncos tied to like six different running backs, and he wasn't one of them.
he wasn't one.
Like
Yeah,
I heard a thing that
I don't know
said,
that name, Sean. I'm sure I will.
yeah, I don't know. Apparently he's a short pass catching little running back out of
From where?
UCF.
UCF?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I've watched some of his tape. He looks like a stud. So I'm hyped. That's the thing. Like I don't know these guys, and then I'll see their highlights. I'm like, yeah, he's probably going to be the
I'm
best
in.
at his position.
We drafted a linebacker in the third named Nick Martin,
Yeah.
and he gave an interview like at the combine a couple months ago that he said he never believes it's okay to wear another man's name on your back. Like he doesn't believe in getting football jerseys. Like he's not a fan of anyone. But he
Okay.
said he has Fred Warner's jersey, and then we picked him. So I'm hoping that this guy's got some edge to him. I'm pretty
He
hyped
has it.
about
He
Nick
just doesn't
Martin.
wear it. The name never actually touches his back.
Yeah, I
That's
just, the Fred Warner jersey, he made
yeah,
that clear that it's one of the
yeah.
players he respects.
Good.
I saw Michael Collins at the combine give his, or
Williams?
Michael Williams. Yeah, sorry. Um, give his top 7 or top 6 edge rushers at the combine, and Nick Bosa was not one of them. I'm sure if you asked him today, he would probably be number one.
Yeah,
But
probably. No, bro, ask him after like 1 week of practice. He'd be like,
no, yeah.
this guy's the best I've ever seen." Like,
And like not even like because I'm sure he will be impressed, but like he's gonna say that because that's his teammate
yeah,
now.
for
But
sure, for sure.
I'm
Yeah,
excited. We loaded up the defense. We took like 7 defensive players with our first 7 picks. So I'm
pretty
in.
sweet. Yeah, it's good to have direction in the draft. That's for sure.
Yeah. And I also feel like Robert Saleh made a lot of those picks and he got that Jets defense swinging. So I
Yeah,
trust Robert Saleh.
yeah. No,
Kyle
I think
Shanahan can't really make too many great picks. There's a lot of what the fuck did you just do with
no,
him?
yeah,
Robert Saleh and defense, like that was always a thing with us. He drafted Fred Warner, he drafted Dre Greenlaw, he drafted Hufanga, like,
yeah, yeah.
and then after he left, we didn't draft anyone else.
So
So
who on the Niners will be on the Broncos for their next team? Tell me that.
one
Who's like your best defense? Fred
of
Warner? You
these
think
young
Fred
bucks,
Warner's next?
dude, yeah, Fred will never leave. I would be devastated, dude. But
Yeah, you never know.
Fred or Nick would kill me. I don't know. I think Ashton Genty, bro, is severely. I'm talking, I guess, more fantasy football aspect, but I saw a couple rankings, bro. I don't agree. They got him
What?
at like a 37th overall player, like the 11th running back. Like
Really?
he's
No,
gonna get
bro.
the rock 30
He's
times a game,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. They're gonna
Like
use him. Did you see
he,
that he signed his contract with the Raiders and he's already the second highest paid running back in the league?
how does that just be his running backs getting picked that high? They get so much more guaranteed
I
money.
don't
I don't know.
know. I don't
Like,
know. Maybe they just did they just like give him extra money? Like, is that a
I mean, I
thing?
would.
Is that a thing for rookie contracts? Like, there's like, here you go, dude.
Here you go,
Like,
Ashton.
we're gonna destroy your career in the next 4 years. So here you
They're
go.
going to run it. I honestly think he might lead the league in touches.
Yeah,
Like
I could see that.
the
I could see
RB2
that.
is Mostert or Madison, and it ain't happening, dude.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, bro. I'm with you. I'm with you. He's gonna be a beast. He is a beast.
I think I'm willing to reach, bro. Like I don't want
I'd
to just
take him. I'd take him in the first round of the
I
fantasy
would
draft
too.
for
I don't want
sure.
to be stupid and say 1-1, but if Jamar
1-1,
and
Ashton
Saquon and
Genty.
Jeff are gone, bro, if Jameer's gone, give me Genty, bro. Like
Bijan. You taking him Bijan over him or no?
I think I would, dude. I don't know.
Okay.
I Tyler Algier pisses me off. I've had Bijan quite a bit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Arthur Smith is still there.
But no, he's in Pittsburgh. They have,
Oh, that's
but
right.
last year that Raheem Morris still
Yeah, but who's the OC? Uh, because Raheem Morris is like a defensive coordinator, isn't he? Or was he offense?
he's their coach,
No,
but
I know,
like
but like I mean before
he
that with
was
the
defense.
Rams.
He
With
was
the Rams,
defense.
right? Yeah. Okay.
But at least I think, God,
I
I
figured
sound
he wouldn't call
so
the
pumped for
plays.
him. But
I don't know why. I guess I don't know who
their
calls the plays.
their defensive coordinator is Jeff Ulbrich. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah.
any of that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Who has a hilarious son, but
my
pretty mean.
God,
Pretty
bro.
mean. Yeah.
Did you see that they also did it to Tyler Warren on the
Yeah.
Colts? They also
Yeah,
got his
dude.
number and did it.
Yeah. This kid's a fucking menace, dude.
Yeah, bro. I got a notification today that said the Colts will not take any action against Jeff Over or the Falcons will
Yeah.
not take any action against.
Dion's gonna fucking whoop that kid's ass, dude.
Dion's gonna have snipers in Oxford by tomorrow, dude.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
I
Literally.
that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen because it was kind of unanimous. He was a top 30 talent. And
Yeah.
Sean, what I think happened is that Dion, being bigger than everyone else, told a couple teams, if you draft my son, he can't play there. He said he was going to do that. Like he said on numerous podcasts, like, or
Mhm.
interviews, whatever the fuck, that if the wrong teams draft him, Dion would step in, which no, you fucking won't, dude. Like, what
Yeah,
are we
like
talking about here?
is the Browns the right team? Like you
Well,
feel great about being on the Browns?
it's
Like
absolutely not. But I think that
yeah.
all these teams were like, okay, well, if no one else is allowed to draft him, we can wait.
I heard that he's yeah, I could see that. If that like
Like,
got out that he was saying don't draft him, then they could be like,
don't draft
okay,
him, don't draft him, don't draft
we'll
him.
wait until the fifth round. Yeah, I think that's too risky, man.
I
Because the
also saw
fucking
that.
Dude, bro, the Browns picked Dylan Gabriel 2 rounds before Shedeur Sanders. How does that
But it
make
has to
sense?
be a humbling tactic, bro, because I saw I read like tweets that apparently like Brian Dable sent him an install package the night before they met with Shador. Shador pulled up like to the meeting, didn't know anything, didn't even
Yeah,
look at it. And Brian Dable like ripped him a new one, like dug into him, and Shador was like pretty much like go fuck yourself and walked out, like could not handle criticism.
and that's Jackson Dart time, baby.
Well, and so then every like obviously that got
So
out. All these other
I
GMs were like, fuck that.
Yeah, I did. I've been seeing that apparently his interviews he did with the teams were none of them were good. Like they apparently he came off as like entitled and just like an overall prick. And they were just like, all right.
And I'm not trying to sound, I don't know, like
But
the
that's the thing, like I feel like guys are like that sometimes. Like there's no way he's the first guy that's acted like that. But if you can fucking play, you can play. And I'm not
I
saying he's gonna
agree.
be awesome in the NFL, but like I feel like he could play, right?
If his name was Shedeur Johnson and he wasn't Dion's kid, I think he probably would have ended up going in the first round, dude. But I think that like I don't know, like the I also saw another thing, like all these guys, like it's life-changing money for half of these people that get picked, right?
Not
Shedeur,
him,
like he
bro.
can get
He's
picked
making
number one
less.
overall or last, and it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Like
Yeah. That's true.
he just I feel like at least what I read is that he walked into these meetings like he was going to be the franchise, he was going to make decisions,
Yeah.
and like the world revolves around Shador.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's probably fucking for his whole life it has.
yeah, I mean I don't want
Yeah.
to say he's been handed everything because he is good at
No,
football.
yeah,
Like
he's obviously
everything's
put
been
in the
easy.
work, but like, yeah, he's never I don't know. He's never had
That's not
to
your coach anymore.
yeah, yeah. His dad's his coach.
He
He's
probably
like
has been since he was 5 years old, dude.
yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Um
am kind of a Shador hater, and I genuinely kind of felt bad. Like that was not a won the call. That was fucked. I don't.
I felt bad too, bro. I was like,
Yeah,
man, like dude, did you watch the draft at all? Like
yeah. I watched
I've
quite a
never
bit.
watched day 2 or 3 of the draft before. I watched
Uh-huh.
like all of day 2 and like almost all of day 3. I was like, when is this dude gonna get fucking picked? Like,
It felt
did
like
you?
I was convinced that he was going to go undrafted after like day
Dude, me
two,
too. Me too.
but
Like, after like really after the fourth round went through and we were like starting with the fifth round, I was like, is this dude just not gonna get picked?
like,
Like,
and it's not a talent thing; it's a
no.
character thing, and
Yeah,
I
it's
think
all
that they were
character.
sending a message
Yeah.
like
And I don't know, but um, fuck, I had something to say.
it's kind of wild that the Browns traded their number two pick to Jacksonville to select Travis. Like they could have had Trav and Shador if they just made the pick.
Dude,
But
imagine you tell them that before the draft. Or like I guess they probably knew, but like imagine you tell the public that. Like the Browns are gonna get Shedeur and Travis Hunter.
that
They're
would have
like,
been
"Oh my
pretty
God,
crazy. And
are they gonna draft Travis at 2 and then trade up to 3? Like do what the
dude,
Texans did when they got Stroud and Will
how'd they
Anderson?"
do that? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I felt bad for him. I also another thing like Dion, he's going on this media tirade saying that he can tell teams don't draft my son.
Yeah.
Dion was their fucking agent, bro.
Yeah, I
Like
know. That's
that
crazy.
has to be a big part of that. What team wants to call Dion? Can we draft your son? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
No. I'll take the quarterback who wants to come here. Like
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
the one crazy thing, Tyler Shaw or whatever,
They were saying like shuck.
Shuck.
That's how they were saying it on the broadcast.
Sean, he was the Texas Tech quarterback 2 years ago and like literally got ran out of town to Louisville. Like was
Yeah.
the worst quarterback
Yeah.
that
Dude,
people have seen here.
have you seen clips from the combine, bro? He
Yeah.
sucks. Like he sucks.
I don't know
Know
how.
did you know when he was Justin Herbert's backup in at Oregon? He backed up Justin Herbert. He's like 26, bro. 27 years
Back
old.
backed up Herbert, then goes to Tech for like 2 years, dude. And like it wasn't a transfer for more money to Louisville or because he was so good he transferred. No, he transferred because they weren't going to let him play here anymore.
Yeah, because he
Like
sucks.
because he was so bad. And then what? He's the 40th overall pick. Shut up, dude. Did they just see Taysom Hill? I don't even like.
It doesn't make sense, bro.
I don't know. I don't get it. And
Was he
Dart
this?
too.
Yeah, so he was the third quarterback off the board. Shuck.
Yeah, 40, and Dart went 28. And I'm not trying to hate, but like at least the stuff that I've read, it's Daniel Jones 2.0 is what I've
Dart.
heard, that it was a
Really.
reach and that they should not have done that. And
I feel like, I don't know. I've always liked watching him at Ole Miss just because, like, the perfect name for a quarterback, bro. Jackson Dart,
very true, very true.
like throwing darts, bro.
Have you seen
Come
any
on.
of his
Come on now.
he's doing all these like Gruden like QB like whatever interviews. Have you seen any of those?
I've scrolled by the clips. I have not watched them.
I've seen a couple Jackson Dart ones that are just kind of entertaining. I forgot the first one, but the second one he like wanted him to give him his like snap count or whatever, and Jackson
Oh, his
Dart
hard
like
count?
yeah, his hard count,
Yeah.
and there is no hard count. Jackson Dart just claps, and like John Gruden's like I want to hear it, like, and Jackson's like you just heard it. John was like, oh no.
Yeah. It's like, dude, I will kill you.
No, I
Dude,
didn't.
John Gruden, oh, dude just loves ball, man. I feel
He'll
like
he'll
that's
get a
that's
job in a year or two.
that's an insult to his character by just clapping and saying that's your hard count.
That's your
Like,
hard count.
no.
Yeah, shut up, Jackson.
No.
I saw a couple of the Will Howard one. John asked him what music he listens to get hyped before the game, and Will Howard told him NBA YoungBoy, and now John
Nice.
Gruden has been listening to that and loves NBA YoungBoy.
Nice. Nice.
Love that for John.
Dude. Yeah, Gruden's a legend.
What else do we got? I know we're not a baseball podcast, but
Bro,
the
NBA
Giants are the
playoffs? How about that?
best team in baseball.
I'd rather not talk about baseball when there's NBA playoffs to talk about.
I need to shout them out real quick because the Giants have the best record in baseball, and the Dodgers and Padres in the same division are tied for the second best record in baseball.
It's
So,
crazy.
holy shit, man. Diamondbacks are like 3 games back, too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's the
D-backs, Eugenio Suarez, 4 homers yesterday. Did you see that?
no, I did not. Are you kidding me?
Yep, 4 dingers. Said 19th time it's ever happened.
I like that's rare as fuck. The
Yeah,
only I can
it's
think
like
of
it
like two
says
in
it's
my
like
life,
it's
dude.
more rare than a perfect game.
Yeah,
And
Josh Hamilton, I want to say was the last one.
mm,
I don't know if like that popped up on any of your screens or
no,
something.
I was just seeing Eugenio. But yeah, 4 dingers and they lost, which is cool.
Um, oh wait, was it not yesterday? I went to
I thought it was yesterday.
Oh,
It
that
might
was
be the day
today. That
before.
was today.
Yeah, they did play today. They won today.
They won today. Holy shit, dude, I didn't see that.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Suarez.
Yeah, 4 dingers, bro. Beast.
Beast. Yeah, the NL West is insane.
Yeah, it's
If
pretty
the
sweet.
season ended right now, they would have four of the top six teams in baseball.
Wow.
And
I
then there's
still
the
haven't been
Rockies,
to a
who are the
D-backs
worst
game yet.
team. Really?
Yeah.
I would
Dude,
try to make it to a Padre or Dodger one.
yeah, totally. Totally.
Giants are fun too, but you would know a lot more people on the Padres or Dodgers.
Yeah, that's true, but it's probably way more expensive too. Dodgers would be for sure.
Fair, the Giant, you might be right. You wouldn't know as many players on the Giants, but it would probably be a pretty awesome game to go
Mm,
to.
let me see. Diamondbacks
Pretty
tickets. Let's see what
competitive.
we're looking at.
Giants play the Padres.
No free ads. MLB.com to buy your baseball tickets.
Shout out.
Shout out
The one
MLB.com.
thing the Giants just won today, they hit a walk-off inside the park home run. It was insane.
That's so
But
sick.
dude, they today was the last game of 17 days in a row where they played a baseball game.
17 in a row?
17 in a row, and like 15 of them were on the road. 14 of them were on the
Whoa,
road.
dude.
We went 10 and 7. Like they're saying it's the best road trip in Giants history because like holy shit.
Bro,
It's like
I could go catch the fucking Mets right now. Or not right now. May 5th, $27.
you actually got me forgetting, Sean. I think if the Mets won today, they have a better record than the Giants. They're the best team in baseball.
Really?
Yeah. Giants are 19 and 10,
Dude,
and
holy
the
shit. I could get
Mets.
some dope ass tickets to see Juan fucking Soto, bro.
Dude, Giants are 19 and 10, and the Mets are 19 and 9. They're the best team in baseball.
Wow. $25.
I would buy that, dude.
Yeah, I might.
They're pretty solid right
I
now.
do have to work,
Fair.
which is gay. Excuse my language. Uh yeah, okay, so basketball, how about that? Aaron
Yeah, I
Gordon?
just watched the fucking Timberwolves, and it's a menace.
Yeah, I was watching that at work. I left and I didn't catch the end of it.
The
Um,
Lakers were up like 8 going into the fourth,
mhm,
and Ant scored 16 in the fourth and
pretty
won by.
sick. That's pretty sick. Yeah, it looked like the Lakers were like in control the whole time I was watching, and then I checked the score when I got home. It's like, oh,
Oh, sweet.
oh. uh, see the Nuggets game last night? Nuggets
Dude, oh
Clippers?
my God,
That was
Aaron
fucking
Gordon.
crazy, bro.
Did you see their interview after?
Uh-uh.
They're talking to Aaron and they're like, Aaron, that has to be one of like the greatest passes you've ever received. Like, yeah, yeah. And he's like starts chuckling, and then neither of them say he's like, yeah, it was a great pass. I can't believe you got it there. And they're like,
Yeah.
Nicola, was that a pass? And he was like, no.
No, no, it was not.
No, no, it wasn't. It
Dude,
was hilarious
that's
though.
so funny to me that the Clippers lost off of a literal fucking air ball.
Literally, like, and only I guess Jokic didn't do shit, but I
Yeah,
mean,
he airballed it in the perfect spot,
in the
bro.
perfect spot.
Yeah. Aaron Gordon really did all the work there. He
You guys
anticipated
were
it.
tied when that, like, you
Yeah, it
weren't
would have been
losing when
overtime
that
if he
happened, right?
missed. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It would have been overtime. It was 99-99.
Not that that takes away from it, but like, if you're losing, holy fuck, man, some of those shots are
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, man. That was like I don't know. In my head, I've always thought like there's no way a dunk could also be a buzzer beater. And then I watched that. I watched all the angles, watched all the like replays. I was like, holy shit, like that's a true buzzer beater dunk. Like
like
the ball was through, it was like in one frame, ball here, rim here. In the next frame, ball here. And then like
it
the
was
buzzer was going
insane,
off. It was
dude.
like, whoa, like how is that
I just got
possible?
a, I just got a Hunter Renfrow notification.
Oh shit.
Panthers.
Really?
I'm honestly so down. I haven't seen him in a minute.
I heard Gruden say like last week, like watch out because Hunter Renfrow is about to be on an NFL football team. Like he's
Mm,
been working out, getting back in shape. He will be on an NFL team. So that's
love that.
Gruden's got good sources, I guess.
I like that.
Yeah,
Panthers are one of those teams that like they're like how the Browns used to be 10 years ago before the Deshaun thing. Like everyone roots for him, I feel like. You know what I mean?
totally. Yeah, yeah. They're like the sad sack Panthers,
But
which is
I
crazy because they were in the Super Bowl. I guess fuck that was 10 years ago, wasn't it?
yeah, when Cam didn't
Crazy.
dive on it
Yeah.
and he just talks all this shit about how Brock Purdy's a game manager. I bet you Brock would have dove on the
Oh,
ball.
you're mad.
I just hate Cam Newton, honestly.
Is it because of what he said about Brock Purdy? Did you hate him before the Brock Purdy thing?
I didn't like him before that,
But then now you hate him.
but now I really don't like
I
him.
got
Yeah.
you. I got you.
Also, we took Curtis Rourke in the seventh round. I am terrified of seventh round quarterbacks that we take, dude.
Bro, yeah, I know, bro. Purdy's gonna lose his job next year.
I don't know who the fuck Curtis Rourke is, but I wish we didn't take him.
Uh, we took like a he's like a basketball player who played football for 1 year last year, and we took him as a tight end in the seventh round.
Was he like a senior or something? I thought I saw something.
His name was fucking dude. I told you I'm a true fan. Told you I watched all 7 rounds. Fuck, what's his name? Dude, fuck.
Gone.
Uh, Broncos draft pick. Let's go. Caleb Loner.
Okay. Okay.
Caleb Loner.
I don't know much, but
Tight end from Utah. He literally like he played basketball at Baylor and then transferred to Utah. I think played basketball there and then picked up football literally last year. And now he's our tight end or a tight
damn.
end.
Okay.
I feel like it's the perfect seventh round pick. Like last pick in the draft, might as well take a flyer on this dude. Like basketball players are usually good tight ends.
For sure. What happened to Dulcich?
He I don't know, bro. He was like okay. He kept getting hurt, and then he was like saying weird shit, and then they like deactivated him.
Saying weird shit.
Like he was like wanting more money, and like I don't remember exactly, but I do remember like the fan base kind of turned on him. Like he was
hmm,
like our guy, and then it was like fuck this guy, and
that sucks. I hate
yeah,
that.
and then he's just like also injured all the time. Like he has not played one like full healthy season.
I remember like 2 years ago he was kind of a waiver wire stud, and then
Yeah.
last year I don't even think I heard his name.
Yeah, he was hurt like almost all of last year. We were rolling out Adam Troutman last year, dude. That's why I'm very, very glad we got Evan Ingram. We needed tight ends
Gotcha.
so bad. And like Evan Ingram's like a wide receiver who plays tight end. He's like if you
I
turn T
forgot you
Higgins
got him.
into a tight end, yeah, dude, he's a stud. That's why like all the mocks had us picking like Colson Loveland at 20. And then
And did the Bears reach at 10, or were you just praying he
no,
would
no,
fall?
his stock definitely rose. Like uh
Because I remember you saying you wanted him or Warren, and like they didn't even sniff 20.
yeah, yeah. No, their stocks definitely rose. Because at the time it was like they had like the Bears picking Tyler Warren at 5 and then Colson Loveland falling to like 20. But now
I
obviously
also like I thought Warren was better. Like
I
I
did too.
watched
I
him
do
a
too.
couple times this year, and I watched
Yeah,
Loveland like once, I think. But
that's
I
true.
thought Warren was.
Yeah, every time I saw a Tyler Warren highlight, I was like, holy fuck, man. Like
I would like go to bet on him, bro, and his like prize picks props for a fucking tight end were like over under 99 yards, and like his touchdown every single time was a goblin. Like
yeah, yeah. No, he was a beast. But yeah, that was like all the mocks was us getting Colson Loveland, and then we got Evan Ingram, and everyone was like, okay, they're probably not going to draft the tight end.
I like
I'm
that.
so glad we went corner, bro. Like
Jade Barrett, yeah.
I've
And
I have friends that are Broncos fans, and they were insistent that we should go wide receiver, running back. It's just like, man, we like
we need this defense to be what it is.
well, dude, like I just remember last year the offense wasn't the problem, man. Like we were putting up points, but we gave up fucking like 40 points to the Browns. The only reason we lost to the Bengals was because we couldn't get a fucking stop. The offense played perfect. And so like if you get another corner, like I see it as making a strength, like turning a strength into a superpower.
I
And it's like
agree.
teams with superpowers contend for championships.
And
Like,
if you do nothing with the defense will get worse. If you do
yes,
nothing with the offense, Bo Nix is just getting older. Like
exactly.
we could just have a jump out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Exactly.
the
And we
offense
we
can't
still
kind
went
of.
offense. Like we went offense with our next two picks after that. Yeah, RJ Harvey, second round.
Okay.
And then Pat Bryant, who I have not heard of, but he looks like a gigantic wide receiver out of Illinois. So
Okay.
that's going to be pretty cool.
Shout
I
out
hope.
Monte Ball for announcing the shit out of that pick too. Did you see that?
I didn't see Monte Ball out
I
there.
think it was
No.
either the third or the second round pick, but Monte Ball announced your pick.
Sick.
Uh-huh.
Sick.
I hadn't heard that name since he was a Bronco.
Dude,
So I was
love
like, what
Monte
is
Ball.
Monte Ball doing
Yeah,
here?
he's like one of the guys that's like pretty obscure, but I can't think of him as on any other team but the Broncos. Like he might
Dude,
just
I
be
think he
known as a
played like two
Bronco.
years in the NFL and like
He was okay, man. He was okay. It was
no
him and
Sean.
CJ Anderson. No, yeah.
Oh, no Sean was a little
No,
before.
Sean was before.
I had him on my fantasy team the year that you guys went to the Super Bowl and he cried.
Yeah.
And I took him in like the 15th round that year, dude. And he was like a top five running back that season. He was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. My dad would always call him no show because whenever we had a big game, he would just
He
like
would no
he
show.
would crumble. Yeah, so my dad called him no show. Hated him. Like
I remember I got this autograph of this guy who used to be a giant when I was a kid. His name was Pedro Feliz, and I was so excited to show Brad. Brad just starts like laughing, and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Pedro Feliz was the most useless player ever. Like he never, ever, ever did anything. If you were tied or up one or down one, if you were up six, Pedro Feliz was the best player of all time.
yeah, he was Mike
Like
Trout. Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah.
he was never clutch. He just only did shit when you were already doing good. So it made me think of
That's
that."
funny as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, bro. No show.
Dude, Monte Ball played 16 games in 2013 for the
Mhm.
Broncos, 5 games in 2014, and then never played again.
Wow. So he really was like a 1 year wonder.
I don't even know if he was a wonder though. I think he was ass. Like I think
No,
he
he was
just
okay. He was okay. I think he was I mean, I feel
it
like
says
for a third
four
down running back,
touchdowns, four touchdowns, and it says
how many
120,
yards?
120 attempts for 559 yards.
Yeah, that's not very good. Wow.
Yeah.
I really thought he was good. That's not good at all.
Well, you took him in the first round. Like I think that he was like
Yeah, he was supposed to
a
be.
very hyped player.
Yeah. Do you know who's not talked about enough anymore?
Huh.
I'll say it. Philip Lindsay.
Dude, where did he go? Didn't he sign with the Texans like a couple years ago and then it didn't
I think it
work
might have
or
been the
something?
Dolphins. Yeah, I don't know if he's even in the league anymore, but he had back-to-back 1,000-yard years for the Broncos being undrafted. I think he's the only guy to ever do that. Go undrafted and then rookie year rush for 1,000, second year rush for 1,000.
I can't find shit on him, dude.
You know,
Um, oh, he went to Colorado, right? And he had some shit to say about Shedeur and Travis's jersey retirements. He said it was way too early.
I don't think he went to Colorado. He's from Colorado.
It says former Buff star Philip
Oh,
Lindsay.
shit. I didn't think he went to Colorado. I thought he
I
went to
knew
like a
that it
small
was in
school.
the state. I didn't know
Yeah, I
that.
knew it was in Colorado. I just didn't think it was like UC
I guess it was.
or CU. Excuse me.
You see.
UC with the Cal, bro. Yeah, Colorado. Shit. I know his rookie year because he was an undrafted free agent. He was living in his parents' basement and playing for the Denver Broncos. Like
That's
he
crazy.
did it the whole year. Like and rush for 1,000 yards.
Curious, how many fifth round picks have their number retired?
Do you know
Shador.
the answer or you just
No,
Oh,
no.
you
Like,
mean like college? Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know. I'll bet you it's like I'll bet you it's a good amount, dude, honestly. There's a lot of guys that will like have the school record in rushing and they'll get picked in the fifth round.
Fair, fair. I don't
You
know.
see.
I saw a couple memes about that. Like, not too many fifth round picks that get their jersey retired before they step on an NFL field.
Yeah, so I Googled it. There's no good way to Google that. So
Fair, fair. It
we're
was a
just gonna
meme
say
I
we don't
saw,
know. Yeah. Yeah.
but it made me laugh a little
It's
bit.
pretty crazy to do it that early though. Like Travis Hunter, I get. Like he was amazing. He won a Heisman. Like, I
I
get it.
have breaking horrible news for you.
Okay.
Former 49ers linebacker Dre Greenlaw has reportedly suffered a torn quadricep per NBC Authentic and Jennifer Lee Chan. Fuck that, dude. That makes me sad. It was from a Niners page 56 minutes ago. How long
What
is
the
a torn
fuck?
quad?
It was initially reported. Free Broncos on Instagram. Shout out. Breaking. It was initially reported Broncos linebacker Dre Greenlaw suffered a serious quad injury and could miss substantial time, per Jennifer Lee Chan. Update.
Oh, I'm seeing this now
Source
too.
familiar with the situation says it's a strain and should cost him a matter of weeks rather than months.
Thank God, dude.
Ooh.
I see that now too. That was terrifying, the first one though.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Thank
He's one of
God.
my favorite players that I've ever watched, dude.
Wow. You scared me, bro.
Dude, he scared me. I mean, I read what I read. Like Benjamin Albright hooked it up with some better sources, I guess.
Yeah. Woohoo. That's good. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not good. It still sucks, but
I'm
oh my
glad he's
God,
okay.
bro. That could be a fucking career ender. Like,
Can I send you real quick? It just popped up on my For You page. You need to look at the play the Giants won the game on.
oh, the inside the Parker.
He hit the ball like 5 feet and scored.
Walk off little league. Dude, shut up.
I'm not kidding. And
Shut up.
that's Luke Jackson, the guy I was like texting about. Like, bro. And then they did it again.
Dude. Dude.
The
No.
Giants,
To
the
win the
Giants,
game, that was in the bottom of the ninth.
first pitch of the inning.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Dude, like
Okay, I'm gonna move the computer closer. We're gonna play this for the people.
it was sweet.
I'll give you some Jameis first. Let's see. If it sucks, can you see that okay?
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty solid. And it's not even backwards. Bro. And he's just jogging around second. They said, Sean, the Giants are 18 and 10. That means 18 wins. They have 11 walk-offs.
Dude, you guys are the Chiefs. That's not
Like
gonna last.
they lead the league,
Yeah, you
dude.
you guys are the Chiefs.
But they're not losing walk-offs, they're tied walk-offs. Like we just have this kind of call it a clutch gene. I don't know.
Call it a clutch gene.
But
Uh,
no, I'm sold, bro.
oh my God.
It's World Series or bust. Fuck a
That's pretty
Dodgers.
sick. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm hyped. But
That's
funny because
insane. That's a fucking insane way to win a baseball game.
the reason that I was like shitting on that pitcher, like Luke Jackson, he was on the Giants for like the last 2 years, bro, and he was the worst pitcher I've ever seen. So we obviously got rid of him, and now he's closing games for the Rangers. Like what are you doing,
He
Rangers?
just
But
blew that game against
I,
his former team.
I like texted Brad. I was like, there's no way that Luke Jackson just came into the game in the ninth for the Rangers, and then that was the first pitch.
That's fucking crazy. That is so crazy.
Yeah, no, I was shocked. I shout out Giants, but
Shit. Well, shit, man. What else?
NBA, we got a
Hmm,
Magic won a game, right?
I
Or
don't
no?
know. I've kind of given up on that series watching it wise after the first few games.
Magic won the last game 95-93, and Boston
Celtics
was
are up
2 to
five on
1,
them right now.
up 5 at half. But I mean, if Magic win this game, it's tied.
Hmm.
Obviously, like I don't think that's gonna happen. But
Hmm. Even if it does.
oh, I didn't even see the Knicks, bro. They won by one.
Yeah, yeah, it was crazy, bro. I watched the end of that game.
Poor
Very
Pistons.
anticlimactic ending to that game.
I like the
Pistons just
Pistons.
missing shots. Yeah, Cade missed a shot to win it. The Pistons did kind of get fucked because Tim Hardaway shot a three that would have won the game if it went in, and obviously got fouled with like 1 second left, and they just didn't call it.
That friggin' sucks.
Yeah, so you got robbed, Pistons. We stand with Detroit.
Yeah, uh, I doubt they'll come back, but I was definitely kind of pulling for the Pistons to win a series.
Me too. Me too. Knicks are good though, man, and they've like been in the playoffs.
They are, and they got Cat and Jalen Brunson. I mean, I don't want to say I think that they can actually
Bridges and
win it,
Hart,
but
and
they got a
they got some
team.
studs, dude. They have like an Eastern Conference Finals worthy team for sure.
They really do. They really do. Who do you think is going to win it?
I would probably Boston.
Okay, but
Uh,
like if it's not Boston, Cleveland?
uh, no,
No,
no.
you really
Uh,
don't think they like they played Boston so tough this year.
yeah, but no.
Cavs versus Celtics.
Probably OKC.
Okay, see, they went
Maybe.
2-2 against the Celtics.
Yeah, I'd take Boston in a 7 game
Every
series.
game was within 6 points.
That's wild. I can't wait. Hopefully that's the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, me too. I would definitely be pulling for the Cavs in that, but
Yeah. And like, I don't know, dude. West feels kind of open, honestly. Like
they would all kind of surprise me if that makes
OKC,
sense.
Nuggets, Warriors,
I guess OKC is the
Lakers,
favorite, but like if
Clippers,
any other team made it, I would be surprised isn't maybe the right word because like
Timberwolves.
I think that they're all good, but I just think it's that open.
No, yeah, there I think it's just like I think top to bottom, I think every single team in the West is much better than its counterpart in the East, 1 through 8, top to
But
bottom.
there's the Celtics.
But yeah, I guess there are a 2 seed, but I still think of them as the 1 seed. I'm calling OKC and the Celtics both 1 seeds in my
Yeah, no,
head.
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. But and I'm pretty sure OKC fucked them up the couple times they
Yeah.
played this
Yeah.
year. So
OKC's cracked. They're so
OKC is
cracked.
disgusting, dude. Paulo Banchero just hit a three to start the half, dude. Don't sleep. Actually, it was Corey Joseph. I just assumed, but
Now I'm definitely gonna sleep.
Banchero has 18 at halftime, though.
Oh shit.
Stud.
Tell him to chill.
Tatum's got 15 mid.
Hmm. Oh, cool, man. Hockey. Hockey. Gabriel
Um,
Landeskog, shout out, scored his first goal in 3 years.
it's been a while. Shout out Ovechkin.
Yeah, shout out Ovechkin. Yeah, it
A little
has been a
late to the
while.
party,
Fuck.
but
Yeah.
shout out Alex.
Yeah. Yep. Goal record, first career overtime goal, overtime career, or first career overtime playoff goal. Uh, yeah, we've missed a lot.
We missed a shit ton of hockey. I'm
Page,
not
shout
gonna
out
lie.
Paige Becker's number one
The
pick.
the new Luca is Dallas saved? That's what the people are saying down here.
What else has happened? Uh, Shout out motherfucking Rory.
Yeah,
Gotta shout out
dude.
Rory.
Always shout out Rory. I
Yeah.
love
That
that.
was so fucking cool, man. I've never been like a huge Rory fan, but that was so
Same.
fucking cool.
I wanted it so
Oh, that
bad
was so
for him,
cool.
dude.
Yeah.
No, I love that. I can't wait till it's Ryder Cup again so I can be like, fuck you, Rory. But right now, I love Rory.
Yeah, right. I know, like I've started liking him too much. I do need the Ryder Cup so I can be like, yeah, fuck this guy.
No,
Like,
yeah. Like him
yeah.
and Shane Lowry have been a little too.
Yeah, I need to root against him with everything in me, just like as a
At least
refresher.
for a little
That'll
bit.
get me back to my baseline where I'm like, fuck this guy. Like,
Give me a week of just absolutely, I hate this man.
yeah, yeah, for real. Um,
Dude, I'm looking at this friggin' waste management flag and it is so sick, dude. I'm trying to think of how many of them are Masters champions. Rom, Mickelson, JT, Patrick. Oh, JT, no.
JT never won a Masters.
Patrick Reed.
Yeah. Do you have Spieth on there?
No.
Do you have
Xander never won didn't win the Masters.
not yet? Do you have Bubba?
No.
Adam Scott?
Bryson, he got close, but he didn't, right?
Yeah, he did
Obviously.
not. Yeah. I think he was close last year too.
Dude, stupidest thing. The last signature I got on this was Bryson DeChambeau. And I don't know if you can see it, but he
Yeah.
signed it smack dab right in the fucking middle.
Oh yeah, the only one. That's kind of
The
sick,
only
dude.
one on the logo.
No, bro, that's sweet.
Yeah, in the moment
Why
I
is
was
that? Why are you
fuck
mad?
this guy.
No, bro,
But
that's dope.
Rom too. Rom's pretty fire.
Yeah.
Mark Leishman, talk about a fall off.
Dude, Mark Leishman.
Speaking of fall offs, this is completely unrelated, but I was talking to Amanda about it the other day. Roddy Rich, bro. He was like the number one guy my senior year of high school. Like,
I think
where
he's in
did he go?
jail.
What is it? Is he?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
I went on his Instagram and I didn't get jail vibes, but I got like AI like model vibes.
Uh, I feel like he's in jail. I mean,
I guess I have no
maybe I'm
idea.
thinking of somebody else, but
Young Thug, Melly.
no, he's not in jail anymore. I know it's not Melly. Uh,
I don't know. I thought about him the other day and I was like, damn, I haven't thought about him in so long.
um, oh, he was arrested, but the charges were dropped. Oh shit. For some reason, I thought he went to jail. I must be thinking of somebody else.
I think he just doesn't make music. Or maybe we're just not seeing. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I don't
I'm
know.
not even say I was the
I've
biggest
noticed
fan.
I've fallen off of the whole keeping up with rap
Yeah, no, me
thing.
too.
I
Me
used
too.
to really keep up with it, but I just kind of
He,
stopped.
he might be dropping stuff for all I know.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
It was number one in the world to me when I was 18. And
Yeah, yeah, I remember those days. That was my
I
freshman year of college.
don't know where he went after the box, dude. At the
Yeah.
same time, like, not enough people do it, bro. Like,
Just fall off
not
gracefully.
even fall off, but like he probably got 200 to 500 million dollars over that like period of time, right? Like maybe that's a little high of an estimate, but like
That's
a
probably
shit
pretty
ton of
high.
money,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, enough to last for sure.
Like why not just say, fuck it, I'm gonna go do nothing. Like,
Because then you're gonna run out of money.
but I mean theoretically, like if you
You
have two hundred
could, you
dollars, you
could,
shouldn't run out of money.
but
But
you,
like
but you would. He would. Like,
he probably would. He probably would. I don't know. I
Did
guess
you tell me if you had $200 million? Like, dude, if I had $200 million, I would look at like $100 million house and be like, that's mine. That's fucking mine now. Like,
yeah, I think I'd just be scared. I wouldn't know what to do if
yeah,
I
I know. I'd want to like, I'd definitely start like hiring people to be like, help me. Like, I
no,
don't know what
yeah.
the
Well,
fuck
like
to
I
do
wouldn't
with
trust
this.
anyone either. I wouldn't know who to hire.
Yeah,
So
I know. I know. That's also true.
if anyone out there wants to make us rich,
No,
do,
no,
do
fuck
good shit
you.
with our money.
Let
Let me know.
me hit me up. I'll give you money.
Just comment down below.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see. Got to be something else that's
are you
happened.
scared of Genty and Omari and Hampton?
No,
Really?
we have the best defense in the league, bro. Not scared.
True. I think odds are one of them's a top five back, right? Top 10. I
Maybe
mean, Genty's going to be disgusting, but
Genty's, dude, they're both gonna be so good. Like
yeah,
that's the thing. Like I'm scared of maybe. I'm definitely scared of Genty, like individually, but like I'm not scared of the Raiders.
of the Raiders, fair.
Yeah,
Fair. I don't get them in the fact that like Gino's a great bridge quarterback, like maybe the best in the league right now.
that's what I'm
But
saying,
like,
bro. If you so draft Shedeur Sanders,
that's what I said 10
dude.
times. Why would they not do it?
Give him the Jordan, like give him Jordan Love treatment. Sit him for fucking 4 years, bro. Like who
Me and Amanda got in
cares?
like arguments because she didn't want him so bad. And I was like, sell me your hope. You have had nothing for
Yeah,
12 months. Like, you want
dude.
Aiden O'Connell?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what you're gonna have.
I, I
Like
would rather
I
roll
have
the
heard.
dice with the son of a Hall of Famer who,
Yeah, obviously I don't know because I'm not like a scout like that, but I've heard the quarterback class next year is significantly stronger than this year. Like there's more good quarterbacks.
all I know is Arch
Yeah, me too. Um,
and Carson Beck, who I fuck Carson Beck. So I highly doubt he's included in that sentence you just said. But
no, yeah, I think he never once crossed my mind.
no. But I know Arch,
But
and there's definitely a couple more. Who am I
that's
missing?
that's just what I've heard. The only one I know also is Arch. But like, so maybe they're just waiting till next year. They're like, we Gino's gonna be good for one more year minimum, right? But
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know, dude.
I see
Like,
Gino having two or three like mid years. You
that's what
know
I'm
what I
saying.
mean?
That's what I'm saying. So like, why not draft Shedeur? Like, Gino is the guy I would want Shedeur to learn from. Like, their games are very similar. Gino could teach him a lot. Gino's been around the league and like
I
been
agree.
bad, and now he's really good. And like,
Maybe they're just trying to hold out hope for Arch, but Gino doesn't get you Arch, bro. Gino gets you 9 wins in the
that's
14th
the
pick.
thing. Yeah,
And
you're not going to have that opportunity again. And dude,
so,
you're not going to have the opportunity of a first round quarterback falling 5 fucking rounds again, probably ever. Like,
like I told Amanda, I can't think of one Raiders successful third, fourth, or fifth round pick. Just do it.
yeah,
Like,
literally.
just fucking
Like,
do it.
come on, dude.
The worst case scenario is it sucks and it's like every other pick the Raiders have made in the last 10 years.
Exactly. And
Like,
then you have 3 years to feel him out. And if he's an asshole or and you don't like him, bye. Like good
bye.
luck. Yeah.
Well, you said bye to Henry, like not by choice, but like it seems like you could lose two draft picks a year to bullshit. I'm willing to let this be one of them. It's worth the risk.
Yeah. Like I get this, it seemed like they were trying to make themselves more competitive like next year.
I
And
agree. And I
drafting
also,
Shador doesn't necessarily do that, but
and I'm not like worried about them per se, but like I don't know, Pete Carroll and Spytech, like it just seems like a different vibe. They didn't take a who the fuck is this guy at
yes.
all.
Yes,
And
dude, totally.
it seems like they're making good calls. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
And
know. That's it kind of worries me, but I'll believe it when I see it. They're
Pete
going to be
Carroll's
the
also
Raiders.
75, dude. This ain't gonna be some 10-year dynasty. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's gonna be.
But, Spytek's young. Fucking Brady is young.
That's the other thing.
Third
Brady and
owner.
Shador, uh, bro, didn't
Brady
he?
must really not like him or
Brady must
Dion
hate
or
him. Like
both.
there's
Like,
got to be something.
yeah,
But
because I feel like if I'm anybody else in that organization and I'm like, why the fuck aren't we just picking this dude? And Brady, like, if anybody else says something to me, I'm like, fuck you. Like, let's pick him. But if Brady says
yeah,
something, I'm like, yes, sir. Like,
absolutely. Yes, not a question.
yeah, you're right. That was stupid. Sorry. Like,
I just looked up who the best quarterbacks in college are next year, and it says Cade Klubnik, Garrett Nussmeier,
mm,
and Arch Manning.
yeah, Nussmeier's really good.
Carson Beck, Drew Aller, DJ
Drew
Lagway.
Aller, bro, Drew Aller looks like a fucking dog. I'm gonna call my shot now. Like that guy is a dog. He has a
Okay,
fucking hose, dude.
I've bet on him. I bet on him 2 years ago, not even last year, because
Uh-huh.
2 years ago he was a fucking bitch and
Yeah,
lost me like 4 bets in a row. And so last year he was on my banned list. I couldn't
yeah,
tell you shit about him.
dude. He's got a fucking hose. Like
Okay.
I think
Okay.
he's gonna be really good.
There's also Sam Levitt. You should try to go to ASU games, bro,
Yeah,
with Kenny Dillingham and Scaraboos. Did he even get drafted?
yeah, he did. Giants.
Really? Fuck
Yep,
that.
yep.
I didn't see that.
hmm No, I'm definitely gonna go to some ASU basketball games next year because Kansas plays here next year.
He got picked fucking 50 picks before Shedeur.
hmm It's wild.
I don't get it, dude. I was telling Amanda though that I think that Brock Bowers and Genty might be the best tight end running back combo on a single given team.
Better than Kittle McCaffrey.
She said the same thing, and I just said they're both like 30 or 27, and I'd rather have hers
Mm,
at their given age. I think that Genty and Bowers are both like 22 years old.
bro, better than Jaleel McLaughlin and Evan Ingram.
I might have been sleeping.
Yeah, you might be right.
I don't know, dude. That's pretty insane to have both of those two, I would say.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
other
you might
stuff
be right.
needs to be worked on, I'm sure. But
Gibbs, Laporta.
yeah, Laporte had a down year, but I mean, he's still a fucking stud. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd probably have to say I'd rather have Bowers,
yeah, I would too. But Gibbs
and
is
I can't
fucking
logically
Gibbs is so
rather say
good.
I'd have Genty, but I
Yeah,
think I would. Like, and
yeah,
I love
maybe,
me a Gibbs.
maybe.
Sean, I told Amanda that I was just going to take Genty over Barkley with the number one pick, and then I looked at like the fantasy rankings, and he's ranked like 37, so I don't have to do that.
Yeah,
But
well, you probably would. He's gonna be a first rounder most places, I bet.
you think?
Like it sucks that you got the number one that year. Like you'd probably feel a lot better if you got like the six.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like
If I have the number
he's
one,
not
I mean,
making it out of the first round. So like
he's not coming
either
back
you
to pick
pick either you pick him or you don't. You're not getting him at the end of the second for
at
sure.
24.
Yeah.
And I think that I've just decided I'm either going to win all of my leagues or I'm going to have Ashton Genty. And I think that's my
Hopefully
thing.
both. Hopefully both.
So, yeah.
Dude, now it's gonna be my goal to get Ashton Genty before you in every draft.
I've kind of decided, bro, I'm just going to take him regardless of ranking. Where if he's there at my pick.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be good.
I'm sold. I haven't logged onto the RockTalk TikTok in a while, and
hmm
I haven't done it.
I haven't
So
looked at it in a long ass time.
I haven't either, but I was thinking like with just the draft and stuff, like maybe that Genty video blew up.
hmm
Like maybe.
No.
Let's see. I remember I looked like a couple weeks ago and we just had like all kinds of new followers, but it was like all people I knew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, you want to hear them? Um, Antonio Gonzalez, Brian
Nice.
Owen. Oh wait, I
Nice.
don't know if we need to drop all these names.
Yeah, let's stop it there.
Yeah.
Shout out you guys. Thanks for following the talk.
Dude, it's like 15 people and I know all of them.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
What's the Genty video at?
Um 154 views.
Blew the fuck
Go
up,
watch the
dude.
Genty
Yeah,
video.
go watch the Genty video
It's
on the
also gone. That
TikTok.
was a great video to make because that little bio on his thing is gone.
Oh, it's
So
gone now? Nice.
gone.
Nice.
I looked it up
Somebody,
because
dude, it's because the TikTok blew up.
I had
It's
to archive it. You guys are welcome. But
it's because it blew up, bro. You got the public's attention. You got Ashton. I'll bet you Ashton Genty is one of those 154 views, and he's like, "Oh, we got to get that down." Probably.
dude, I'm happy he's a Raider because I don't have a fucking second team, but I watch all their damn games. So
hmm hmm
I'm happy that he didn't go. I'm happy he didn't go to like New England or somewhere that he was going to get 14 touches a game, and
hmm
the Raiders are going to run him into the ground,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
If they're losing, like, which like I don't know, but like if any sense of them winning or doing good is going to be because of him.
For sure.
I'm gonna have to watch it though.
Yeah, I kind of am too. The Raiders are actually kind of exciting, but
Also,
I'll
the
believe it when I
Patriots,
see it.
bro. Don't sleep on New England.
I
They got
know, I
Will
know.
Campbell, Drake May, and Stephon Diggs, and I bet you their defense probably going to be like top 12. They got Mike
And didn't they
Vrabel.
get Travion Henderson too?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they're fun. They're gonna be nasty, dude.
It's weird having the Patriots draft people that I've heard of
I know,
and
right?
like, are on
Like
offense.
skill positions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like usually it's a friggin' white linebacker or a
Yeah.
corner that I've never heard of.
Or a tight
Like,
end, a blocking tight end.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't,
Pretty cool. They're gonna be pretty good, I think.
shout out Pats. I
Um,
don't really root for them, but I like a couple of their players.
I root for them. They're Mel's favorite team,
Oh,
so
fair. It's kind of the same vibes.
yeah, yeah. So I pull for him. Never ever thought I would say that ever, but the stink is kind of worn off a bit now that Belichick's not there. So,
It's
and
been bad.
I like Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, I love Rabel. It's a
Yeah,
little bit different.
I'm always gonna have a little bit of like fuck you to them, but like I'll pull for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Like if the Broncos played the Patriots in the playoffs, I'd probably revert back to like 2015 me, where I just like,
I
oh,
wonder if you could
dude, I
watch it with
hated him so
Mel.
much. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think she'd get upset. What? I'm not talking about you.
Different she.
All right. Well, I'm hungry. Guess what I'm gonna go get right now? I'm gonna I'm gonna go get in and
Thought
out.
about just leaving, but I didn't want
I
to.
could tell you're
I
handing
didn't
it
want to
down.
give an abrupt ending.
You're going to leave. I'm going to in and out. That's where I'm going.
Dude, fuck you. I'm
I
actually
know.
making really good pasta, so I'm hyped.
Okay.
But Amanda just told me she has a discussion that's going to take another 30 minutes, and I'm starving. So really need her to hurry the fuck up.
Well, best of luck.
Shout out Ryder.
Shout out Ryder. Shout out
He's a legend.
Sai. Got to shout out
Sai,
Sai.
yeah, we have not been giving him. We've been
I
letting him.
know, bro. We've
Sai,
been dogging you. I apologize.
if you do see this and you've watched it, you're awesome, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been itching for a draft update.
Yeah, dude, I'm so sorry we let you down like this.
Won't happen again. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, totally, totally. All right, right on, dude. We'll talk to you later. Thanks
I
for
like it,
talking
dude.
rock. Enjoy your pasta.
Go Niners.